Breaking news developments coming in again from France, but this time south in the country, which is also south of Paris, generally in the north. And Montpellier is the name of the city. Obviously smaller than Paris, but there was a hostage situation. There was one individual, a gunman. He took over a jewelry store. That is the latest news that's coming out. And how much more can we expect to happen? Well, maybe it's going to keep going on every day. This is pretty much how they drum up wars on both sides. If you want to go find out more and read all the details, it's on rt.com. I just simply did a search on Google, and let's do a general search, find out what's going on with this. ABC News also covering it. Al-Arabiya-7 today. Daily Mail, which I think is British. New hostage situation emerges. This is also Fox News. Full coverage. We got a delay here. Why is there only 2 stories coming in? Explore in depth. Try that out. Okay, we got more than 2. A lot of hostage situations going on, but I just want to update you on the other incidents that were breaking out earlier today, which was around midday or afternoon in French time zone, and those ended in the deaths of at least 2 of the suspects that they are alleging were the brothers that you probably have seen their mugshots splashed across the MSM, and also the deaths of at least one of the other 2 suspects that were involved with the attack on the kosher market. So that was allegedly, they were saying it was a couple, a male and a female. I was unsure whether the female was apprehended. Some accounts said that all of the assailants were killed, 4, and some say 3, that the woman was still at large, armed and dangerous. I'll bring you the photo here. Her name is Hayat. I know that's her first name, Hayat. Let's see. It says French forces killed Charlie Hebdo suspects. These are not Charlie Hebdo suspects. The suspects were, yes, that's, this is very much looking staged. There's another snapshot from that. But we don't have all the names here on attached to the images. Here are the other these are the suspects that were in the Charlie Hebdo newspaper attack. So let's look up jihad. This is basically what they call jihad, and a jihad is a holy war. Now, we also hear reports coming in from more moderate Islamic clerics, Islamic, if you want to call them priests. They are basically condemning the hijacking of their religion, which they say is happening with the the militants here. The militants are hijacking Islam. Now, what is this all about? Is this, oh, so topless jihad? Hey, this is Femin. This is the group that is protesting by using their attention-getting bodies. I don't particularly mind this at all, but it's not the subject of this video. Let's just say it's not the subject of this video. And let's see, it comes up under Jihad Paris. So they are really hijacking the name Jihad. Let's see what kind of photos will come in here. This is very iconic. This is being repeated all over the place. However, we also hear news on this. This is looking very fake. If the French speak French, why are they putting up a lit sign in English? They don't do that. They do not do that. Charlie Hebdo. See what I mean? En fin libre. Okay, you see that it's all in le français. It's not in English. So all these iconic images, je suis Charlie. So je suis Charlie, that means, roughly translated, I am Charlie. They're saying that they're in solidarity. Here again, saying what we know about these suspects, what they know. You know, what propaganda is being fed. I'm going to do a whole other video on why this is sketchy and why it seems like the Boston bombing marathon, but you decide yourself. If you want to swallow everything hook, line, and sinker, you go ahead and do that. However, if you want to be a thinking, conscious, awakened being, a human being, then ask questions, doubt, be a skeptic. For God's sake, even atheists question things. They understand the scientific rule and great wisdom behind skepticism. Be skeptical of everything that they're flashing in front of your face.